언제 들어와 있었어? 응? 응, 귀여워라.
They were a bit bigger than the Saturday, to be fair, but they were quite big. I mean, I can make quite big.
다 쏟는다.
She's out the next day. Those girls, I remember when I was in TSA, the girls who were allowed, when you were there allowed to swim, like, they were allowed to have like ions. What is that? Exactly. The thing is that
Where are you?
Moignon, Appia et Manoir, l'institution La Poulet que fut fondée en 1863 par les citoyens genevois Henri Dumont, Dufour, Moignon, Appia et Manoir, l'institution La Poulet.